Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Time for Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station, and I couldn't wait to get all caught up on the excitement of summertime radio, which some people see it as a chore, but we see it as we're the chosen. Steve Rummage in the building, tearing the boom.
Well, I always say the genesis of this show really came in June. You know, it was LeBron, it was Steph Curry. It was like, okay, that was kind of the time when I think we went from I was coming in a few days a week to like, okay, we might have something here. Maybe we can do something.
Did you know that, Tanner? Did you know that we were just never mind.
Yeah.
Like, I know like little history of the station, to be completely honest.
That's awesome, dude.
You should get admonished for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just you can't.
That's awesome, dude.
Who was it? Bill Belichick. The receiver tells the story. Who's the receiver that Randy Moss used to tease? Edelman. Yeah. He talks about coming in there and he asked him, asked him one question about a lineman or something.
Yes.
It's like, son.
Yeah.
That's a Hall of Fame. Like,
you don't know who that guy was.
You don't know who that. Get out my face.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, that's like you don't know the story
of this long-standing, long-lasting day show.
Hey, man, we are coming up on 10 years.
Don't say that, Steve. Don't even say it. Whatever you were going to say, I was going to say, don't even say it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to put years
next year, man. That's nuts.
You know, it's funny. Jalen said something to me, and I don't know if he meant it, Steve, but this is what he said. I'm going to see my little baby, right?
Sure.
And
beautiful, by the way. It's first time I'd seen a picture.
Just melting.
Yeah.
I just melted. So listen, as Jalen,
boys,
huh?
You get some males.
Somebody got to tell him.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to tell him.
Yeah.
But Steve, as my son is doing the circle of life, and he's handing me this beautiful baby, he's like, go ahead and sit in the old man's lap.
Yeah.
What?
Hang on. You feel like yesterday you was dunking on Julius Peppers.
Right.
You know? It's like, then you see something, you're like, Peppers is.
Yeah. Jalen said, let me sit, like, go ahead and go to the old man or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, did you just call me old man? And then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's about that time. Yeah, we're getting there. I had that. It's weird. I don't know what it is about 40, but it feels like, because like I see you and I see other people. I hang out with a lot of people that have passed 40, and it's like, I don't look at them as like, oh my God, something wrong there. But I'm like, I turned 38 this year. And it's like, I was in my car. It's funny you mentioned that, because this weekend I was driving and I was like, 2 years ago, what was I doing? And I was thinking back, I'm like, man, dude, that time flies, And I started thinking, I'm like, 2 years from now, I'm going to be 40 years old, dude. And look, and then you're like, you start doing that, I'm about to die.
I'm closer to the back end than the front line.
Like, this is going down here, man. Like, look, my goal is to make it to 80 so I can at least be half my life here, man. And then you do get happy because you start to think back and you're like, man, I've been alive a long time, though.
I've survived.
Like, I'm 38, 37, 38. It's like, man, if you had 38 more years. But the thing is, though, is if you put a time limit on it, it would fly by.
Yeah, all those
if somebody
movies
told you, hey, you're going to die in 35 years.
What is the name, Tanner? Listen, I had a little movie night the other night.
Mm-hmm.
It's Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
in the movie.
Well, he's in the news.
I thought you didn't know what was going on, but he's a rock star.
Yeah,
he's partying.
Yeah, he went and played another show.
Yes,
that's
And he told the cop that
You know what? I'm sorry.
this.
Look, y'all were right.
Which one?
You, Ball. We do get
some preferential.
We do get some preferential treatment. Like,
He told the cop, Steve, that you're really gonna mess up my tour.
yeah, this is gonna. You really put me in a tough
This is the
situation
cop
here.
responded, "What tour?
This is an inconvenience.
Yeah,
for me.
the cop
The
didn't know
world
who
tour,
he was.
sir." Yeah.
Listen, look it up right now. The movie Justin Timberlake is the star. You know what the movie is about, Steve?
Oh wait,
Tanner might know it.
Love Guru.
No.
I was gonna say
Love Guru.
that's a good movie
What
though.
I come in here talking about? Oh, I was watching the Love Guru. No, I'm not talking to Steve about
Fantastic.
watching.
Yeah.
Look
Fantastic.
at Justin Timberlake movies.
Oh,
And listen, Steve, it's what's coming. The chips, right?
Naturally,
The chips are inevitable.
Mhm. Some already have it.
There is, Steve, a clock on your arm.
Oh, like when you're gonna die.
No. It's this negotiable time. What I'm telling you is you might have 4 months of time on your arm, right?
Yeah.
You might donate a minute to a homeless person or something like that. All your monetization is time that you're going to be alive. If your clock hits 0, you die on the spot.
Oh my gosh.
He's seeing his mom in the morning. You stop aging at like 24. Okay.
Okay.
Nobody ages after 24, but everybody's on the clock. Right?
Yeah.
So in the morning, when you say goodbye to your mom, I love you, it's kind of awkward because mom looks really good.
Yeah, I know.
But she's probably 47. But
A lot of people are saying it's called out of time.
out of time, Steve. Listen. So your mom, and your clock doesn't start till you turn 24. You got like 2 years when you turn.
Yeah.
Steve. So when you see your mom in the morning, you give her about a day or something. Off of your 4 months. And that's how, listen, you go to work, Steve, and at the end of the work
time.
End time. Okay. Out of time is Denzel, right?
Yeah.
And listen, at the end of your work day, you might get 13 minutes. You know,
really?
Yeah, you just put your arm in there and it just get you 13 minutes. You know, or
so you can gain time.
Yeah, you can gain time. Why did dude come into the bar, Steve? Had like 10 years on his arm. Justin Timberlake's like, dude, somebody is going to chop your arm.
Yeah.
Clean off. Get out of this bar, right? Look, he got girls up on him. They like, ooh, he's like throwing around a little bit of time here. Steve, it was a phenomenal premise.
Oh.
Is anybody commenting on that? Because if you've seen it,
No, everybody's saying it's an awesome movie. I might have to watch this.
Listen,
don't spoil how it is. Because I'm really interested.
All I wanted you to have is the premise of it, Steve. Just imagine, especially imagine if you broke. And broke means you let's say 3 days.
Yeah. Like I'm dying.
I mean, but listen, imperfect physical fitness because you're 24.
Oh.
So you feel great, you look great, you're in the prime. But you look down at your arm, and you're like, "Ugh, I need to go get some time somewhere."
Yeah, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's how you feel when you look. You need to enjoy your time.
Mm-hmm.
You better start appreciate your time.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, that point being, people, Justin Timberlake, In Time, whatever it is. Watch it. It's fun.
Whole point in that story was that's me when I hit 40. Yeah. I feel like I have a clock.
You're right on the clock.
It's almost like for me, it's like, is that the age I'm going to start watching the clock? Like, oh, well, need to get right.
Just keep your eye on
and then I don't know. And then I see all y'all, and I'm like, people that have already made it to 40, and it's like, whatever.
it ain't that big of a deal.
I'll still do my thing.
Oh well, I totally ruined my diet this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You sound disappointed. I don't know why.
It was terrible. It's just terrible.
What did you like cheat on?
I saw the family, and I got with the family, and it started with Cracker Barrel.
You can't say no to that, though.
Hey, Dad, we ordered a little Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
And then I came home and said, just having a bad weekend, so I might as well finish it up. I just went hard. So
yeah. And once you do it a little bit, it's like, well, I'm doing better.
That's what I did. Look,
I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Look, my
0 to death. I'm not the worst guy in the world.
Listen, that is Gibbs' wife. She is the Jeffrey Dahmer.
People like that drive me nuts, man. I mean, I'm not as bad as him. Like, well, that guy over there.
Look, my clothes was fitting a little lighter, Steve. So I was like, look, you accomplished your goal. You got into some clothes that you didn't expect to get into.
Somebody said, imagine the time interest rates under the current president.
It's Tanner in here. It's not Nikki.
Nick is hosting.
I'll laugh at that stuff. Like,
so
that's the thing.
He's hosting.
Okay, they're saying.
So he's too big of a diva to come in here when he's hosting today. But hey, do you think I imagine he's at home prepping right now, right? That's 100%.
I bet you he's not even
He's
awake
totally
yet.
at home prepping for the show right now.
He will not come in with one. No, if you told him, I want your notes I want your show notes right now.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, it's okay. We're fine. We like Tanner. Just say you ain't coming in. It's up to you. As long as Tanner's cool coming in.
Kind of a remake of Logan's Run. I've never seen Logan's Run. But Mr. Holt said.
Well, speaking of setting off someone's clock, I'm about to set yours off.
Wait a minute, Steve. Listen, I've had a great weekend. I did family time. I'm in a good headspace. I'm back on my diet. Woo! I got my pineapple juice. I got my Fiji water. The YouTube channel, Made for the Village, up and running. Everything's been going smooth. Do not ruin with some off the wall, hot takey take thing that I can't. I don't know if I can deal with this today, Steve.
I don't know if you knew, but while you were gone, we play in a month and 4 days.
Steve, football doesn't even start within a month and 4 days. What the hell are you talking about?
I need to know who my starting lineup is.
Basketball season doesn't start until October, Steve. We're not going to see our team play until October. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, listen. July 30th and August 1st, we're going to watch our team play against international teams. And
wait. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Listen.
What? Like TBT.
No, we are going to get some TBT action, though. But we are going to play 2 international teams at the Baha Mar in the Bahamas. Drew's currently trying to sell. So we can go.
Is that a gym?
No, it's one of the nicest resorts in the world.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Is it the Baha Mar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Baha Mar.
What's that?
Well, it's one of the most beautiful resorts on planet Earth.
Pat Kelsey likes his players, treats them right.
So Pat Kelsey's like,
we're going
to Atlantis in the Bahamas? Well, we should also hit the Baha Mar at some point if we're going to. So.
Wait a minute. We're signed up to do a Bahama tournament?
Oh, a whole week, baby.
Our team is going to be in the Bahamas for a week.
An entire week. From July 28th to August 2nd.
What are the rules and regulations of practice time?
Yeah, there is none. We can practice away, baby.
Shut the front door.
Little extra practice, little extra.
Shut the front against international
players.
Don't block him. Block him.
What does it
Block
say?
him right now.
No.
Block him right now.
What does it say?
No.
Listen.
Ooh.
Throw 4 of their digits so they know who I'm talking to.
377. The
377.
The Baja Bullies are back.
Block him, Steve.
We're letting all that die. Listen, all I've thought about all weekend.
We get a Bahama trip. We added a Bahama trip.
On the back end of playing the TBT guys for a few weeks.
Oh. Is that why you want to drag me into starting lineup conversations?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the problem with that, Steve.
All right.
Now I'm going to have to readjust my starting lineup.
Yeah, no, you're in. Yeah. So now.
I hate starting lineups.
I know, and that's all you're going to get to talk about now for the next month.
I quit doing starting lineups.
You had a starting lineup the other day.
It changed.
Well, it's because we got another video.
Tanner, do you remember my starting lineup?
I wasn't here that day.
Thought you were. Steve.
Was Kaysen in there?
Yes.
All right, yeah. So I got one.
I had Kaysen.
Chucky.
Yeah. Let me guess it because I don't know it.
Okay.
Wait. Let me guess it because he did it in front of you, right?
No.
Oh, then yes, let Ramen just go.
Do you know I wasn't here last week?
I know, but
The entire week.
I
He came on Friday.
I was here Friday last week. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, he did it right in front of you. No. When you walked in this morning, you welcomed me back.
I know. I just didn't know when you did your starting lineup.
All right. You had Chucky. All right. So I know two now, Chucky and Kaysen.
But
Which I would have guessed those two for sure.
Okay.
You had Chucky, Kaysen. Okay. You had Rain Smith, I bet. So you had Javon Hadley and a Boubacar.
Boy, sit down somewhere. I had Terrence Edwards Jr., Chucky Hepburn, Javon Hadley, Rain Smith, and Kaysen Pryor.
Wow. So you went 4.
4 out, 1 in. 4 out, 1 in. So now see the video, Steve. For people who don't know, Louisville did release a update.
Oh, these videos are amazing.
I keep them coming.
Oh, God.
If you're listening, department, it's and I hate saying it, but it's like I know they should know how much we appreciate the videos.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, we kind of got 2 because I don't think me and you've been on together since the one that come out. Did it come out Thursday night?
Oh, the weight
with Coach Foy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we got that one, and then we got the one this weekend. Those are like sex.
Boy speaks a language of raising an athlete child.
Yeah.
Foy speaks how you would want to raise your child in a mentality of how to think in sports. You and I like to make our comparisons about toughest thing to do is teach your kid who's good at sports that he sucks at sports. And if he's looking through the vacuum of being good around his friends, you will never be any good because you're just environment based.
Yeah.
Your talent and ability is merely environment based in what you see.
Yeah.
Boy is teaching them from the beginning, you are only going to get out what you put in. If I give you a number of reps, you're losing. Because if you count the number of reps that you have to do, you're losing.
Yeah.
You live in the drill. You live in the moment of doing the drill as hard as you can. Because you may be capable of doing 100 suicides. You might not be capable of it, right? But if I give you a number, you're going to stop at that number. no matter what, you could be able to go 10 more.
Or even moving as you get closer.
Yep.
7, 8, you got a mentality of, okay, 2 more,
Yep.
1 more, you know.
Yep.
So he says right at the beginning to people that are listening, I mean, he says right at the beginning, listen, we're going to do this. If I feel like we're good here, we're going to stop here. He points at the board. He said, if I don't, we're going to stop here. I don't know what was wrote on the board, but it was something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your effort based, if you're giving up the effort, you know, we find because you get to where you're going if you're giving up maximum effort, and you're getting better and you're getting stronger and you're psychologically getting more belief and all that good stuff. So yeah, he is doing like I said, he really reminds me of you know, kind of our family, you know, of don't worry, but like you thinking about the number, stop thinking about the number, or you just gonna you're gonna be looking for finish lines for the rest of your life.
I like Ruth's in that video too. I was like, I tweeted it out. I was like, young fella's gonna be okay.
He got some energy.
He pulling that sled, and he's just like, let's go. I was like, all right. Look, he come right in, which he made an appearance in the other video. We can just kind of mesh the two together, I know. But he made an appearance in the other video, slipping a screen.
Yep. He's tired.
Oh, I bet he is. But that's the thing.
That's the point. Yeah.
If you
should be tired now.
That's the difference, though, of, okay, can a young freshman come in and make some plays or not, you know?
Yeah. Can you be a bottle of energy?
Yeah. And it looks like he can move around a little bit.
Okay. What else from the videos?
Oh, God. What else in the videos? Of course, I like Chucky. Of course. Look, how about this? My son loves Chucky already. He watches all the videos. He loves Chucky, which shout out to my son. He got baptized again this weekend. So I was proud of him.
I meant to send you a message.
Yeah. He was at Southeast Bullitt County campus. He did a good job. I tweeted or I Facebook last night. I was like, my day started with my oldest son getting baptized. It ended with Xavier wanting to know why we can't eat poop. So I was like, well, that's a nice stretch.
I mean, did he give you a good premise behind his question?
Well, it was more coming from he was trying to go to the bathroom, and he'd been in there for a while. I come in there, I was like, man, what's going on? He had poop on his hand. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you like? What are you doing? And anyway, so I washed his hand off and stuff and different stuff. So I'm like, at this point, I'm convinced. I'm like, you ate poop. I don't even know how to explain it. But like, yeah.
Sounds like a typical Saturday at Nick's.
Yeah. So he's right with Nick and
I didn't say that on air, by the way.
I know Jeanette knows what I'm going through right now. So we're in the shower, and he's just like, he asked me just straight up. He's like, why don't we eat poop? Because his explanation is poop is what we eat. And I'm like, yeah. But once it comes out, it's not food anymore.
It's not.
Yeah, it's called waste. Yeah. So, anyways, that was a whole nother thing. So that's how the day ended.
Okay. Yeah. Extremes.
Yeah, very much so. So,
it's what's called polar, not extremes.
Yeah, polar opposites. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, so but my son likes Chucky Hepburn, and I'm telling you, it's funny for kids that need to know like branding. He likes his hair.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, man, that's the point guard. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, that's a kid from Wisconsin, right? He's like, man, he's got the hair and
it's a little dye.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. So he's like, yeah. And it's funny, he don't say it's because of that, but then like I notice he's like, I think Chucky Hepburn's gonna be the best player, you know. So he's all in like in him. So I'm like, all right, you know, but I do like when you see him and he makes a strong move, you know, and you throw it up. And what I was going to say was every video has multiple throw it up at the rims. Even this one, James Scott doesn't get it, but it was impressive.
Okay. We're going to have to, reset. Because we do have to go to the James Scott part, but I don't want to jump away from the Chucky Hepburn part real quick. Okay. You see the video. You see Chucky Hepburn looks like he's in complete control.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch the videos, do you count the minutes that you know he's going to play?
Yes. Yeah, and it goes up. I mean,
right.
It's
yeah. You kind of see where I was going.
I still will stick to. I think Terrence Edwards is going to be our best player. I do. I think he's going to be our best player. I've talked to a couple of people who went in and have watched some workouts. Not you, because you refused to. But yet everybody that leaves there is just like, he's really good. Mm-hmm. He's really good. But to me, Chucky Hepburn, it will be very rare that you can turn a Louisville basketball game on and barring fouls or something, and he's not in the game.
Does that worry you?
No. Mm-hmm. No, why would it worry me?
Like, he's not. He doesn't strike you as a risky guy.
No.
Yep.
He played 4 years of Big Ten basketball. Mm-hmm. That's all one on the court. Yeah, it's like, when people are like, "Well, what are you going to do if he?" Well, okay, but he knows how to manage his energy.
Yeah, that's a shuck.
Yeah, he's an adult.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Like if a coach sits down with him and says, "Can you play 34 minutes a game?" Mm-hmm. He's old enough to go, "Coach, I'm most effective here. Yeah, I can do this." Or, "Yeah, absolutely, I can play that." Okay, well, he knows where to find his rest,
right?
And the coach knows,
and he's past rest.
Well, and here's the only thing I will say. The only caveat to my thing there is, well, two. How good does somebody else step up and kind of play in that point guard position? Corin Johnson, somebody else, or I don't know if people realize how good defensively Chucky Hepburn's going to be. Mm-hmm. So I could see them saying, "Man, if we could shave 4 minutes off your time, you can be that much more valuable getting up in it, just full." Because he's going to be, for as much as he does, I think his defense is what's going to impress everybody. On ball defense in particular.
I kind of pictured him as a timing defense, like at times when you need some harassment, there's some guys who can just be a bowl of energy, waste a lot of energy for one extra possession. Mm-hmm. But he seems like the type, like, no, I'm going to make somebody uncomfortable, or I see a moment where I can make a guy uncomfortable because I know this play.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of an opportunist defender guy. Okay, so that's one observation with the Chucky Hepburn thing. I find myself saying, okay, he's obviously, a high IQ player. He's obviously, the team looks like it's everybody looks comfortable with the ball in his hands. The offensive movement, you could just tell. You could tell by how quick everybody's looking for the ball. They're expecting the ball, they're expecting it to be delivered. Mm-hmm. So you see that and you say, okay, that's one important aspect that I can just put over here to the side.
Yep.
It's my early season confidence meter.
Yes.
Or confidence in the bag, money in the bag right here. With Chucky Hepburn.
Absolutely.
So I see that. Now, I gave a starting lineup that was not subject to change.
Okay.
When I gave it. But as Locke used to say, the data has changed.
Big time.
And when the data changes, it is our obligation to change with it.
Yes.
New starting lineup after a commercial break, 939 The Ville.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529. Offices Louisville.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey folks, this is Jason Pierce, General Manager at Deaver Golf Cars of Louisville. You know, these days golf carts are for a golf course, but a golf car from Deaver can go just about anywhere, down at the lake, to the pool, or maybe across the neighborhood to visit friends. Deaver is one of the premier golf car dealers in the country, and when you walk into our Shelbyville Road showroom, you'll see our amazing collection of new and certified reconditioned golf cars, gas cars, lithium electric cars, lifted cars, street-style cars, and just about every size and seating configuration you can imagine. At Deaver, we can take care of all your sales, service, parts, accessories, and rental needs. Deaver Golf Cars online at deaverinc.com or visit us at our Middletown showroom at 12330 Shelbyville Road in Middletown, right across from Rumor's Restaurant. Come and see us or visit us online at deaverinc.com. That's DEVERINC.com.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Cards fans, get your L's up. Liquor Barn has everything you need for this week's Louisville Cardinal action. Liquor Barn makes it so easy to stock up for tailgating and game watch parties. Head to your nearest Liquor Barn store or go to liquorbarn.com to download the Liquor Barn app and place an order for pickup or delivery. Shop Kentucky's favorite spirits, wine, and beer store online, and you'll have more time for the Cards. Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life. Go Cards! Goomer & Company offers a top-level jewelry buying experience with two master jewelers on site to custom create anything you have in mind. I went to Goomer for Ashley's engagement ring, bridal set, earrings, and custom-engraved bracelets. The Goomer difference is present in every detail. There was no pressure to buy in Goomer's first-class showroom, and the good people at Goomer & Company were respectful of my budget throughout the process. Visit Goomer & Company at 225 South Hurstbourne Parkway, and you'll see the Goomer difference is why Louisvillians have trusted this family-owned and operated business since 1971.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Yeah, it's that good. There's pizza. Good taste, happy taste, your place, my place. What's gonna make you happy? It's on your face. It's that good. Yes, it is, and we deliver it. Taste is fun. Yes, it is. We guarantee it. Yeah, it's that good. There's pizza. Yeah, it's that good.
UPS Jobs is hiring. Soar with the UPS Jobs team. Part-time day shift package handling positions are available with pay starting at $21 per hour. Benefits include paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, tuition assistance, healthcare, medical, dental, and vision insurance after 9 months. Starting pay, $21 an hour. Apply today at upsjobs.com/worldport. Come soar with us at UPS Jobs. Apply today at upsjobs.com.
The 9th Annual Jeffersontown Summer Craft Beer Fest presented by Speed Wash Car Wash returns on July 20th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Craft Beer Fest takes place in the heart of downtown J-Town, featuring local and national craft breweries, the Beyond the Beer Bar, a seltzer and wine bar, food trucks, plus live music and much more. For tickets, head to any Cox's or Evergreen Liquors location. This event will sell out. For more information, head to jtownbeerfest.com. We look forward to having a beer with you soon at the J-Town Beer Fest.
Hi, this is Paul Rogers. I travel a lot, and when I'm gone, I like to know my family will be protected in the event of a power outage at home. It's happened numerous times over the years, but now, if that occurs, I have peace of mind knowing my home is protected by a home generator. I called Abtech Electrical Services, and within a few weeks, my generator was ordered, installed, and up and running. They were fantastic to work with. But you don't have to just be looking for a generator to call Abtech. They offer all kinds of electrical services, both residential and commercial. And this locally owned company has been doing so for 35 years, and they're A-plus rated. Do you own an electric vehicle? Well, Abtech can even install an EV charging station at your home. So whatever your electrical needs, contact Abtech Electrical Services. They're at abtechelectric.com. That's letter A, letter B, techelectric.com. Or call them at 812-284-2359. That's 812-284-2359.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find.
Going in 30.
Flowers are blooming, birds are chirping, allergies are running amok. You know what else runs amok? Crime. But here at Sonatrol, the #1 rated security company in Kentuckiana, one of our specialties is outdoor protection. With crime increasing in the summer, are you worried about criminals breaking into your parking lot, storage yard, or other fenced-in areas? We use video cameras monitored 24/7 by our trained staff to notify the police of suspicious activity. Call Sonatrol today at 502-966-8999. So while you're outside relaxing, make sure criminals aren't outside snatching.
On my starting lineup.
Okay.
But it did.
Okay.
Mentality. Sometimes, Steve, it's the little things that get people out of my starting lineup.
Okay.
Now, I guess it's just time for me to jump straight into it, unless we're going to effort it. We're going to let Lawrence get in here. Are we going to take that? Okay, let's take that really quick. Lawrence, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away, Lawrence.
What up, Marcus? What up, Steve?
What up, man?
What's going on?
I know this team supposed to be going to Bahamas to play these exhibition games. Last time we saw this Louisville basketball team play exhibition games, they only won one game against grown-ass men. I just want to know when they do end up playing grown-ass men, what they will do, how they going to handle that.
Listen,
they make it, they butt handed to them again.
Appreciate the call.
Yeah.
Those days long gone.
well, it depends on. I mean, I will say it depends on who they play.
What level of exhibition guy?
I don't know what the exhibition game is. I mean, that Damian Lee team and them, they went and they played the Puerto Rican national team. Like they actually had some NBA players, you know. And Louisville won one game. Funny, the one that the NBA guys didn't play, but I mean, like but
they played a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they did. I mean, granted, that was a big help for them. Now, if I see a pro level team, I don't know if that's what we're gonna get, but I don't mind losing a game.
I don't mind losing international,
especially if it's pros. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, these are. I don't think we're going to be playing one of the national teams though. But yeah, that Puerto Rican trip was a little different.
Are we mature enough to handle that though? I don't know.
It'd be tough, man. You come together and you get beat.
Would you rather go get blistered by pros?
I would rather. I don't want to get blistered, but I would rather play tough competition.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fun. You go play.
Go beat somebody.
What was the year Kentucky went to the Bahamas, or we went in 12, and you just blowing teams out. Or would you like to go and play where you get
100% rather go get? Nobody wants to get
blistered, but I would like to play tough teams.
I'd rather go play pros.
Yeah, I would rather have to deal with just rival fans. Man, you almost lost to that team, and I'm like, well, okay, yeah, but I'm getting TBT competition. Yeah, I'm getting.
Give me an overtime. Look, give me an overtime. Give me an overtime. I can deal with overtime and a tough win or a tough loss. Against superior competition.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to go beat up on. I don't want to beat up on.
No, I mean, yeah,
and these are older, and our team is comprised of older people.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, there is no competition that should really just torture you.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we went down there and beat up on a bunch of bellhops that one year and went to the Final Four. So maybe
we need some confidence building.
Maybe you do that too. I don't know who they'll be playing.
Okay, so here's the situation with the starting lineup. Everybody knows we're just going to one spot because I talked about last time. My toughest spot was the Rain Smith spot, and in my mind, I could not put Rain Smith, who was gone playing international. I just couldn't put him on the bench.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it in my spirit to put an national team type player on my bench.
Sure.
And then I saw the video.
Okay.
So what was going on, Steve, is you always get these videos and you get your highlights and you watch a couple of games and then you say, it's kind of a pet peeve. Our big men, especially our shooting big men, start turning into shooters.
Yeah.
Hey, your skill set is only a difference maker if you
don't have it.
If you do both.
Yeah.
If you're 6'10", your skill set only makes you awesome if you're a mismatch.
Yeah.
We can't put somebody Rain Smith's size on you because you know how to go to the basket.
Absolutely.
Finish around the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Play make around the basket.
Yep.
D up around the basket. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All it took was to see Noah Waterman jump with James Scott. Now he couldn't match him athletically, but the rotation, if I have a Noah Waterman that doesn't mind rotating around that basket on the defensive end, you've basically just given me another big man presence.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, I kind of had him as a floating shooter.
Yeah.
Look good, perimeter, handle the ball around the perimeter. They're not like handle the ball, but, a good ball handler. That's not a dribbler.
No, yeah.
I mean, just a guy who strong with the ball out on perimeter, set good screens, catches, passes, good fundamental stances, all that good stuff. But I didn't see him really being effective around the basket, you know,
Yeah.
just kind of, you know, like the big man who just wants to be a guard.
Yes.
Instead of a big man who is a basketball player using all he has on the court. So when I see him rotate over there and I see James Scott would have normally had this dunk. Normally. Against most teams.
Are you talking about the oop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against most teams, this is getting dunked.
Yeah.
Because most teams don't have another Noah Waterman, case in prior, you know.
Can I throw something in the middle here?
I'm listening.
James did go to another level on that, though.
Right now, James Scott is in the negotiation process with Chucky.
Yeah.
And Chucky and Corn Johnson.
Yeah.
And Terrence Edwards Jr.
Yeah.
Right now, he's cool. But he's telling y'all, hey, I can get it.
Yeah.
I can get it.
Yeah.
Don't throw my alley-oops low. Don't throw them low. I can get it. They're like, I feel you.
Yeah.
But it's like, you got some hops, but you know, they're in that getting to know each other area where, you know, it's like, hey, I'm telling you, he just reminds me of Sean Marion so much, you know, just quick, you know, just a quick jump, the quick second jump, you know, when they get their timing down, right?
Yeah.
It's going to draw so much help away. And he knows it. James knows it. He's like, dude, I'm going to help pull away so much attention from y'all. Always hesitate the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Hesitate the alley-oop, and I will be looking. I will be there. I will be ready to finish it. And make sure you get it up over my opponent.
Yeah.
He did go.
He got up there, man. I was like, but to your credit, he missed it. And that was due to Noah Water.
Yeah, coming over the head. I said, if you have a big man off the ball who can put one foot in the paint and be there to help on that lob, it's really kind of reminds you of when Duke is running a good zone offense.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you got help, if you help really good if you pass really good from big to big, you're going to be an awesome team.
Yeah.
If you can defend with some bigs, with some long bigs, it gets really frustrating really fast for big, take care of the paint guys.
Yeah.
So when I saw Waterman, I'm like, you can't keep him off that court.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if you're starting the game, it's like, how do you not?
I know. That's kind of where I am too, like in my lineup. Yeah.
Rain, you're great.
Yeah.
You're a great human being.
I know. Yeah. And you'll be excellent off the bench. You might even be the first guy off the bench.
You might be the first guy off the bench, or we're gonna have you working on your ball handling skills a little bit more. Let's see if we can get a little Chucky breath here and there. We might have to steal you some minutes because Noah got to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just like for all the help. Second hour. The second hour, Steve. I'm gonna start it with a criticism of every single person who watches the sport of football. Because I hate all you.
Okay.
Football fans.
Yeah.
I hate
Okay.
you. I'm gonna tell you why. The moment we get back. 939 DeVille.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
This year marks a milestone for Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal. 40 years ago in 1984 is when Carlin Roofing began serving the Louisville community. Today, they are still A-plus rated from the BBB and have taken care of many of our listeners when it comes to their roofing needs. Whether it's just a few shingles, an entire roof replacement, helping out with your insurance, or a commercial flat roof, Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal can handle any job. They can even handle your gutters. Look them up online at carlinroofs.com. CARLON roofs.com.
Hi, this is Paul Rogers. I travel a lot, and when I'm gone, I like to know my family will be protected in the event of a power outage at home. It's happened numerous times over the years, but now, if that occurs, I have peace of mind knowing my home is protected by a home generator. I called Abtech Electrical Services, and within a few weeks, my generator was ordered, installed, and up and running. They were fantastic to work with. But you don't have to just be looking for a generator to call Abtech. They offer all kinds of electrical services, both residential and commercial. And this locally owned company has been doing so for 35 years, and they're A-plus rated. Do you own an electric vehicle? Well, Abtech can even install an EV charging station at your home. So whatever your electrical needs, contact Abtech Electrical Services. They're at abtechelectric.com. That's letter A, letter B, techelectric.com. Or call them at 812-284-2359. That's 812-284-2359.
27 area locations, walk-in, drive-through delivery. That's Cox's and Evergreen Liquors. That's Louisville's go-to liquor store. Buy 3, get 1 free cigars every Wednesday. So if you miss this week, go catch them next Wednesday. They got everything you need there, so check them out. They've got the wine, domestic beer, craft beer, mixers, bourbons, everything you need there at Cox's and Evergreen Liquors. They are your one-stop shop here in Louisville for all that. Cox's and Evergreen Liquors is Louisville go-to liquor store. Cox'sLouisville.com.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
When it's time to replace your heating and air system, we know people want options. That's why you'll always get a free second opinion with BJ Heating and Cooling. Plus, for a limited time, get up to $750 off a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
When it's time to replace your heating and air system, we know people want options. That's why you'll always get a free second opinion with BJ Heating and Cooling. Plus, for a limited time, get 0% financing for 60 months on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
Flowers are blooming, birds are chirping, allergies are running amok. You know what else runs amok? Crime. But here at Sonatrol, the #1 rated security company in Kentuckiana, one of our specialties is outdoor protection. With crime increasing in the summer, are you worried about criminals breaking into your parking lot, storage yard, or other fenced-in areas? We use video cameras monitored 24/7 by our trained staff to notify the police of suspicious activity. Call Sonatrol today at 502-966-8999. So while you're outside relaxing, make sure criminals aren't outside snatching.
College athletics is changing, and you can impact the success of our programs in a whole new way. Directly support student athletes by becoming a member of the 502 Circle for as low as $25 per month. Join now at 502circle.com.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Kentuckiana, when you want the best, Huffman has it. Home of Huffman Value Pricing, where every vehicle is determined by demand and availability, not by how long we've owned it. All backed with our 3-year maintenance plan, 110% price protection guarantee, and our 7-day like it or exchange promise. Because when you buy with us, you are buying from a dealership that's family owned and operated since 1969. Online at neilhuffman.com. Some terms and restrictions may apply. See neilhuffman.com for details. Huffman has it.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Do you have plumbing experience and want to grow your career? Then Thompson Brothers Plumbing wants you to join its growing team. Licensed and unlicensed plumbers are encouraged to contact Thompson Brothers Plumbing as they have opportunities available for all levels with experience, adaptive hands-on training, 401k and health benefits, vision and dental insurance, and competitive pay. Email your application to thompsonbros05@msn.com. That's thompsonbros05@msn.com. Grow your career today with Thompson Brothers Plumbing, dependable Louisville plumbers.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel.
Didn't even cry. Much.
Big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Matzo Pie Anchorage is Louisville's best-kept secret and the pizza partner for 1020's flagship craft brewery in Butchertown, 2 blocks from Lynn Family Stadium, along with 1020 Douglas Loop and in Clarksville. Matzo Pie is the perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. You can also bring the pie to your backyard. Unique caterings for parties of all sizes, weddings, birthdays, derby, retirements, corporate lunches, rehearsals, and more. Visit.
Good to go in 30.
This is Keith Bosch with Rates Fence Company, a local family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years. Rates Fence is Louisville's premier fence installation and access control company, specializing in residential and commercial fencing solutions. If you are looking for a quality fence installation from a company you can trust, visit us online at ratesfence.com. That's RAATZ fence.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Pops Maben is coming to town soon. Pops Maben, I'm obligated to keep up the illusion that I am like the most connected man in the city of Louisville.
There's nothing wrong with that.
For Pops Maben's sake. There's 2 people that I need to contact me or give me a number to. I need a car paint guy.
A paint?
Paint.
Okay.
Yes. I need somebody who's willing to do some good business with me over painting a truck. Now, Pops has a Lexus truck, and he wants to get it painted.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really excited about getting his Lexus truck painted. And I don't think I don't know what he's going through down in the A-Town.
Yeah.
With him getting his truck painted, but it doesn't look like business is going well in the A. And he's going to come up here because he thinks maybe I know someone or can help facilitate getting a truck painted.
Okay.
That's one thing we got to help Pops do. The other thing, he sounds like God, he's such an OG. The words he used, I mean, he swears from his soul when he's talking about getting his key fob replaced or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, you and I are like, that's probably just a battery. He's talking about he needs to get a key programmed. And listen, I have a lady friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when she talks about her father, she says he had a saying and he yelled it nonstop. It's a really funny story. Bloodsuckers.
Yeah.
Every time he had to pay for parking,
yeah,
he would yell, "You effing bloodsuckers!" And she said he would embarrass the family everywhere they go because he would say it loud enough to where they could hear it and just to embarrass the family. But everything he had to pay, it would be bloodsuckers.
Yeah.
Right?
Naturally.
Isn't that just you can just imagine an OG man just bloodsuckers.
Yeah. They're like,
and my dad is just certain that they're bloodsuckers for fixing his key.
Yeah.
So I need key programming and paint. Now, if you own a shop, if you've done long time business with either one of these 2 businesses and you willing to put your name on it,
yeah,
please contact us. 8150-939 is the number, or you can just shoot me an email, madefortheville@gmail.com, or Marcus M at ESPN Louisville. Any up
somewhere.
Yeah, but we have to help Dad get these things done.
Absolutely.
And he's coming next month. So I did want to bat signal that out. So I will repeatedly bat signal that out until we work something out. Okay, so I know I opened it with I know hate's a strong word,
mm-hmm.
but I decided that I hate football fans. What do you love about being a football fan, Steve?
Oh, what I love, I mean, you know,
what do you love about the sport?
I think it's just how much they let me down.
Tanner, what do you love about football?
I'm a Dolphins fan, so I'm with Rummage on this one. I've never experienced a playoff win. I love the disappointment. By week 10, I'm like, dude, my team, they're so good. By week 16, I'm like, I know we're losing. And then it's after that, I'm like, oh, I get to just enjoy football because it's not my team's.
Bunch of losers.
Steve, we got into radio because of the details.
Yes.
We got into radio because of the criticism. Like criticism had become a brand of media.
Yeah.
Just sitting around claiming to be fans.
Yep.
And waiting to be disappointed about everything.
That's what we do.
And you and I were like, do you know what went into that game plan? You and I would talk about it.
Yeah.
We love pros versus Joes because it's like you're sitting there ridiculing a superhuman.
Yeah.
It's Will Smith. It's what is it? Hancock.
Oh yeah. Hancock. Yeah.
You find a way to criticize a superhero.
Yeah.
And they did a great job of like when he went to that window and
his finger,
with his fingernail
carved it out,
and just when he said, "Look, guys," when he went to jail and he was like, "Look, guys, not right now. I know I put a couple of you in here, not right now.
Yeah.
If you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna take your head,
shove it up his.
I'm really gonna do this."
Yeah.
Y'all are criticizing superhumans without the proper amount of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner, just sit up and look at me. I want Steve. I want you to look at me. I'm not a small guy. I got strong hands.
Yeah.
I got strong extremities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steve, you don't know anything about football, Steve.
Fair enough.
When was the last time you put a helmet on your head, Steve?
2006.
Have you ever put a helmet on your head, Tanner?
Yeah, 2022, but it was a hockey helmet.
Have you ever put a football helmet on your head?
In a serious way, no. Never played football.
Steve, Tanner, my son gave me an NFL helmet. Steve.
How badly did it stink?
An NFL helmet weighs like 15 pounds. It is so much bigger than you think a football helmet is. Steve, it's this big. It's this big.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You put a helmet on, and unless you're already, like you already have to be tight, solid, muscular. Just to get it, just to open up the ear spot to
pry it down.
To pry it down. That padding inside the helmet hurts.
Yeah.
It's not that soft. It's heavy. Then I put the helmet on, Steve. It's already extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You put it on. Then you imagine yourself running as hard as you can and trying to look back over your shoulder and track a football running at 4.4 speed. You know how you made the joke the other day about turning in your car?
Yeah.
And how you can't even look out your back window.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the couch. How can he drop that? Steve, you have almost zero peripheral vision. You have to turn your head. Imagine having a crook on both sides of the neck.
Oh, I know.
And that's how much you have to turn around to get a full sight of a football flying at you. I was like, every day you're slamming this 15-pound thing
Lights,
into
crowd, everything.
Oh my God. I can just feel the weight. Your neck cannot support a helmet while you're sitting on your couch.
Listen, it's
oh,
I've said it before on here and I'll say it again. I said it to you this weekend. The biggest athletes are in the NBA. The best athletes are in the NFL. just the best overall athletic human beings are in the NFL, man. It's crazy. I mean, do you see Myles Garrett go up and dunk a basketball? Like, now, is he good at basketball? No, probably not. But it's like, that the best athletic specimens are in the NFL. And that's just another reason right there.
You've seen the video of OBJ when he was like New York Giants OBJ and he does the cradle dunk.
Yeah.
It's insane. And it looks so natural to him.
It's a different beast, man.
Helmets football helmets are so heavy. Your traps and your neck and you just like, and Steve.
Yep.
When I was, I had another come to Jesus moment.
Okay.
In my helmet experience. There's been a couple incidents where football, guys getting fighting, and a helmet, a face mask is grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
I got big hands.
Yeah.
And it was hard to get my hands around a full face mask.
Yeah.
But Steve, if you have your hands around a face mask and that helmet becomes dislodged from another human being, I was like, a couple helmet swinging moments. I was like, oh, it's football, emotional.
Yeah.
Fine. No. If I ever see someone swing a full-size helmet at another human being for the rest of my life, I am going to quit radio. I am going to go back to school. I'm going to get a law degree.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take up the recipient of that helmet swing. I'm going to take his case up pro bono, and we're going to prosecute said swinger.
Yeah.
To the fullest extent of the law.
Yes.
That is the most dangerous weapon outside of a shotgun on the planet.
Yeah.
If you know what you would do to somebody if you hit them with a helmet.
Oh, kill him. And I'm bareheaded with I guess you hit another helmet, you could just concuss them. But
if I see you didn't hear me right. I don't care if they got a helmet on. Just the design of it, it's just made.
Yeah.
It's just the way you know how you see those shows where they show medieval torture devices and weapons. It's like I watched John Wick put his finger down, and the old school way of saving your life would be if it's to cut off the finger or do something like that. I watched him it was just like a little wedge, and he's like, oh my God,
just a clean cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just burn it. Surgery done.
Yeah. And that's all it takes.
Yeah. You talk about a medieval weapon, it would be the helmet. If I went back in time, I would be like Maven the Merciless. And all I need is a Detroit Lions helmet.
He just comes swinging a helmet.
He just showed up with this contraption. If I went through the portal, just give me my helmet and I will rule this land. No, but seriously, people, if you ever get a chance to put on a helmet, it may reset your attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just put on that thing and I'm like, y'all are running full speed and it's heavy. Did they say I'm exaggerating?
Mm-hmm.
Look. Thanks, Texter. No, it's not 15 pounds. Steve, it's so heavy. Golly. But yeah, it's awesome too. Now I got a legit helmet.
You said
I'm listening.
I just love it. It's funny. I got a text too, or a tweet. Somebody was like, stop exaggerating.
Stop 15 pounds.
Know that.
Who went straight to the computer? Helmet way.
Mark's an idiot.
Who's it?
Why would you do that?
Come on. Liar! Well, you're a phony. What cartoon is that, Family Guy? You're a big fat phony. Point being, those things are huge.
Yeah.
And they're heavy. And I could not imagine running around. Crap. Like I said, I didn't even remember how heavy a helmet was until I got that thing. And it's tore up. I'm like, real quick, when you were a kid,
okay,
did y'all streak up your helmets on purpose?
I never did, but I like a clean helmet. But I do know people like hit it up against a tree and stuff. And you're like, dude, your helmet looks stupid.
You know what we used to do? We used to take the kicking tee, not the orange one, the black one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black tee.
Yeah.
And they leave the best streaks on your helmet, right?
Yeah.
So we streak them up real good. So when we play another team, it was like, when we doing our chances, what's up? What's up? What's up? You're looking at a team with all these streaks on their helmet.
These are the hardest hitters on planet Earth.
Just imagine a whole team on the bus. Just who got the kicking tee? Who got the kick? And then we go out and get boat race
drilled.
Oh, these dudes are soft. I tell you what.
Bunch of basketball players out there
with fake helmet tops, with fake streaks. I tell you what, we had to stick to football because I got a football question.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't have the best way to set it up. We'll cover it in the second half. Quick commercial break. 99 the Bill.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Sapin. And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Ricoh and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire and Motto Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Lanning Paints is truly Louisville's hometown paint manufacturer. We create architectural coatings for homes and ship our industrial and commercial products across the United States and even across the world. I am Aaron Lanning, and I am lucky enough to work alongside my father, Nick, who is our chemist and brainchild for our local brand. He is working daily to formulate finishes and coatings that will beautify your interior walls, basement and garage floors, driveways, fences, siding, brick, and more. Visit landingpaint.com to learn more about us or call us at 245-0630 to reach our Middletown location or 612-2138 for Dixie Highway, where we proudly offer a full array of Benjamin Moore products. Landing Paints, painting the USA from Louisville, Kentucky since 1983.
Hey, it's Bob Valvano for Universal Windows Direct. Summer's here. It's only going to get hotter. Don't cool off the outside of your home this year. Call my guys at Universal Windows Direct. Super spacer technology is the key to keeping your home comfortable and quiet all year long. Plus, Universal Windows Direct backs it up with a true lifetime warranty as long as you own your home and a 20-year warranty to the next homeowner. Schedule your free in-home estimate today, and for every 2 windows you buy, you'll get the next 2 free, plus 0% financing for 60 months. That's 5 years. Restrictions apply. For the last windows you'll ever need, go to uwd.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Cards fans, get your L's up. Liquor Barn has everything you need for this week's Louisville Cardinal action. Liquor Barn makes it so easy to stock up for tailgating and game watch parties. Head to your nearest Liquor Barn store or go to liquorbarn.com to download the Liquor Barn app and place an order for pickup or delivery. Shop Kentucky's favorite spirits, wine, and beer store online, and you'll have more time for the Cards. Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life. Go Cards!
So you just used bug spray in your home. Now what? Well, between the waiting and waiting for things to dry up and keeping your family away from the mess, it hits you. You could have used Zevo. Unlike other bug sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
UPS Jobs is hiring. Soar with the UPS Jobs team. Part-time day shift package handling positions are available with pay starting at $21 per hour. Benefits include paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, tuition assistance, healthcare, medical, dental, and vision insurance after 9 months. Starting pay, $21 an hour. Apply today at upsjobs.com/worldport. Come soar with us at UPS Jobs. Apply today at upsjobs.com.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you are
good to go in 30?
Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you. You should be thinking Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated. We'll provide free inspections, estimates, And of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. Do you know that Tyler Shuck was backing up Justin Herbert for 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at Tyler Shuck video for about an hour yesterday.
Wait, that's so insane now because isn't like Herbert in his 5th year?
At least.
He's on a
Probably
second
four,
contract.
probably
I know that. Damn.
I heard him say something, the commentary, and he said, oh, in 2018. I was like, in 2018?
I was a freshman in college.
Then I had to start going. Hold on. Talk for a second.
There he goes. Sorry. You waited. To be fair, you waited until I took a big old drink.
Sneeze. Stop for no man.
Gosh.
You could have cheeked your
I ate
your
a sandwich in the break.
How was the sandwich?
Fantastic. Shout out to Chick-fil-A out there. David Blake.
What made it different from?
I don't know. That one was the maple bacon grilled cheese sandwich or grilled chicken sandwich. That was good. Now, of course, I'll tell you about why, but I mean, that's probably all I'll eat for till tonight.
I'm listening.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you about my friends here in a little bit, Tri-State Men's Health, but I mean, that was fantastic.
So
listen, it had pepper jack cheese, had maple bacon with some pepper on it, and some lettuce and a grilled chicken. Oh my gosh!
Tanner, I literally just told him that I'm doing better, and he's like, "Don't take the
bread off that one. Take the bread off the other one. Don't take the bread off that one.
Just cheat one more time."
He's doing better, and he come back with, I'm like, "Oh, you got 2 sandwiches, cool." He's like, well, I didn't get mac and cheese, so I got.
I did not get mac and cheese.
I know that's hard to say no to. I almost picked one up, and I was like, no. But I mean, now I'm sitting here, I'm like, I couldn't eat if I wanted to.
The weekend fettuccine just it destroyed my confidence.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I can't. I'm not as strong as I thought.
Yeah. Fair.
2018 Tyler Shuck. And then I'm going through it. Okay, so here's the thing. It's obvious. Our fortunes are going to be heavily dependent on. Are heavily dependent on Tyler Shuck.
Yeah. Oh, majorly. I mean, probably more than anybody else on the team. I mean,
by far.
Yeah. I mean, we watched it last year. I mean, well, like I said, I think as time goes on, we'll appreciate
good
Plummer more.
Good job.
More. But it won't change that there were some limitations down the stretch. I mean, the ACC title game was on the ACC network last night.
Oh.
And I was like, I've not watched that since the game.
Did you watch it?
I mean, I watched like 45 minutes of it real time. And it was like, man, you even watching it again, you're like, he just can't call the plays. Can't, like, Coach Brom has to play it safe, man. You can tell.
In the goal line area.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, like I said, you took us to a 10-win season. There's no backing down from that. We beat Notre Dame. We had some amazing situations, you know.
Again, he's definitely going to go in your Hall of Fame of underappreciated.
Oh, I think we'll appreciate when Jack Plummer comes back in 5 years and they're like, Jack Plummer, you know, I think it'll be like, my God, man, like, wow, that year, that was, what a blast, you know. But
it's still gonna take some time.
It was still some limitations. That's what we're hoping Shuck does not have. And let me be clear now. Brom this season, even more so than Plummer, he took Shuck. And y'all know me. I told y'all, I'm like, y'all think I took up for other coaches? I will take up for Jeff Brom until the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if there's a way I can, you know, people want to accuse us of sometimes of what's the word? pandering or whatever the word is, like just backing up. I will do that for Jeff Brom. I will carry water. There it is. I will carry water for Jeff Brom. I'm just telling y'all right now.
Right.
So we're all clear. But he took Shuck and could have had a couple other guys. I mean, like I said, if I said the guys' names right now, you'd remember the recruitments just like that. And he took Shuck and said no to a couple others that were more highly rated than Shuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You've told me you think this is the guy, so that's why this year I'm kind of like, I think there's not limitations. Like that's not going to be something this year where I can go, man, the offense just stalling. What's going on or something? I can't go, well, Brom's kind of handicapped with Shuck a little bit because it's going to be like, well, yeah, but that's your guy. He picked that guy. Like last year, I do think last year, I'll be honest with you, just chatting with a few of the coaches and different things. And I don't think I'm wrong by saying this. I think they would tell you this. I think they were a little taken back by how good they could be.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, it was already like I think they took Plummer. I think it was like, hey, he's going to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing the numbers on here, so I don't want anybody to think the coach only thought we could get 7 wins or whatever. But I think it was like, hey, look, we know with him, we can put together an offense. We can win 8 games. We can, I think when you got closer in fall ball, I think they were like, oh crap, like, we got a squad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can win some games. Yeah, a lot of games. This year, I mean, they took Shuck early, and they said that's the guy. We want him. They did extensive research on his injuries. It was like, no, I feel like he can make. So I say all that. I know I'm talking a lot, but I say all that to say, to me, the most pressure is on that because Coach Brom's going to wear it if Shuck isn't. You know what I mean? Like if we feel limited at all with Tyler Shuck, it's going to be like, ugh.
You did a great job of setting up kind of the vibe question. This is the vibe check question.
Uh-huh.
The vibe check question is, you're not going to have him running around at all, right?
Yeah, I do.
See, that's what I was wondering.
He's good.
You got to play it out. You got to let it play.
Listen, Shuck, go watch film of Shuck if you haven't already. Shuck can take it 50 yards to the house and outrun some guys. I don't think you can take that away from him.
Okay.
That's why I think they did extensive research.
So you understand though where I'm kind of going, because you go look at him and he runs the ball and a designed run. Like, you know what he is too? Deceptively fast.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. Listen, I know it's funny, but he is. That's what I'm saying.
Athletic.
He can get a lane and go 50 yards and outrun a safety. Like, not every safety, but you can watch film of him do it. Whereas Jack Plummer would take off and it's like, okay, Plummer's going to get what he can get.
Are you going to be squeamish when he's running?
Of course. Yeah, he's had so many injuries, but that's why I don't think they did the research. And I mean, from what I was told, they looked a lot. They've been looking into Shuck for a while, and I think they were totally confident. But the reason they did so much research was, can we take him as him?
And use his athleticism.
If we can't, then we'll go another direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching him and I'm watching him run and I'm watching him do dangerous things. Like I'm watching him block.
Maybe if we're playing Ole Miss in the bowl game, you don't have to run the guy over. And he did though. He lowered his shoulders. Boom, ran dude straight over.
So you get the same vibe, right?
Yeah.
You get the same general vibe. Like, how much am I going to have to?
But I think he'll be playing for the best quarterback coach he's played under. I have that trust in Jeff Brom. That Jeff Brom's going to make him the best version of himself, and he's going to say, "Hey, take the hit here, take the hit here." Listen, if it's the difference in a touchdown, Shuck, run him over.
I've seen him do a couple of kind of pop passes, and you can tell he's a threat.
Oh yeah,
and I'm just like. But you understand how half of me is saying no.
No, yeah. Oh, God. Every time he runs, I mean, you go, ooh. But, I mean, you've also got to be able to believe. I believe
football today has to have some running plays out of your quarterback.
And if you're Jeff Brom, listen.
And he said it. Jeff Brom said it last year. I'm going to need 4 or 5 plays out of you, Plummer.
Yeah.
Where you got to make a play.
And he did. I mean, a lot of times, I mean, like I said, and then you're against Kentucky and you're running around and just let them slap the ball out of your hand. It's like, well, what was that? Just punt the ball, man. You just let him slap it out of your hand. I mean, the dude's already got 6 fingers. Like,
he was ready for the year to be over with, wasn't he?
I know. It's like,
was he ready for the year to be over with?
I wish JJ Weaver to play at Louisville at some point. I really thought we'd end up getting him back at some point. I do hate that. He's a little kid, man. I was like, man. But here's my thing. The other thing is with Jeff Brom.
And we're sorry, caller. We don't have a producer right now.
I hired. Yeah. There he is. He's back. We with Jeff Brom, though, another reason why I hire him and why I love him is I believe that
we will win.
Any quarterback, right? That room should be solid enough to get me through.
Your quarterback room.
Yeah. That if Shuck went down, God forbid, okay, well, you've had 2 years with Pierce now, or a year and a half or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Harrison Bailey is a 6th-year guy who was a 5-star coming out of high school. Brady Allen's going into his 3rd year of college football. He was Mr. Football in Indiana. I hired Jeff Brom for that reason.
To have a quarterback room.
You should be able to win with one of those things.
Was Clarkson a Satterfield guy?
Yes and no. I mean, they started the recruitment.
It was Adidas.
Yeah, but Brom's the one. I mean, Brom, he's never played for Satterfield. So Brom closed him when they come back because they were going to look elsewhere. And they I mean, I guess you could kind of say that, but.
So you're still putting Pierce at that first backup spot?
I'm just putting that group of 3.
Okay.
I think that group of 3 is like, okay, those are
the guys you're going to depend on.
I mean, because I like age, so I'm probably going Harrison if I need, hey, somebody's going to finish the season.
Yeah, if you want expectations.
If I'm getting reps from another quarterback, I probably want Pierce.
The year of reps is done, right?
Yeah,
reps
nowadays, I think
reps
so.
Are done.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I think Pierce is going to play this year.
You did.
I've been pretty consistent on that. I think he'll get some minutes this year.
So he has a skill set that can be taken advantage of.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that they'll go full package for him, but I think they'll play him some to hide the package.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll allow me to say that, but
yeah,
you know what I mean, whatever. Package.
Texter.
Package can mean, testicles, whatever.
What does the texter
Tri-State, baby.
Yeah, I know.
Say about Plummer?
Plummer was a C+ or B- at best. That's probably, B.
I think that's right on.
That's probably about true as far as his play in general. Because I can separate his play in general and the season, because there was a lot, I don't want to overcredit him either, because we have some good running backs, and there was a reason why we had to run the football as much as we did. I mean, he threw a screen pass to Kevin Coleman in Miami, and Kevin Coleman took it 70 yards. Like, I won't overcredit Plummer either. He wasn't exactly out here winning games for us in the I'm just saying though, he made a lot of good plays.
It was like that Justin Fields game where he was like 3 for 3, like
200
yards, 2 touchdowns, but the 2 touchdowns were 2 screen passes that went for like 80
yards. Yeah. So I mean, I'm fair with that. I wouldn't give him over a B of last season
for the whole season,
and we won 10 games. So that's why I love Jeff Brom. Because I'm like, what if Shuck's an A-? And I believe our defense is going to be better. Our run game, I don't know. I like our run game. I don't know that it's going to be better than last year.
We had a really good run game.
Yeah, I'm like, that was a good room. And maybe it will. I hope I'm surprised. That would be awesome.
What's better? Getting the ball at the 48-yard line and watching a lane open up.
Oh, man.
And seeing or 3 threes in a row. Gerard Jordan just breaking a 61-yarder, or Ryan McMahon going 3 back-to-back threes in a row. Your basketball team hitting 3 threes in a row.
Yeah. I don't know.
Going McMahon. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I mean, you break one open and score a touchdown, like
it's got to be the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's nothing
It's
like
got to be the touchdown, right?
I mean, dude, there's
or a pick six.
There's a picture. I don't know. Pick six, that's a good one. But there's a picture of me and Blankenbaker as Isaac Garendo's taking 150-some yards to the house against Virginia Tech to just where you're like, oh, it's over. Yeah.
A running.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think the running one is probably the most exciting because usually they go through a pile, you know, and you go from, you know, like,
yeah.
That one makes you catch your breath more. I guess the third 3 is kind of like, you know, it's coming because you already hit 2 and you're like, oh my God.
But man, that is pretty awesome.
Which one?
When man, you're in the Yum Center and the Yum's rocking, you know what I'm saying? And you just get,
look, you're up 2 and then you hit it 3 and now you're up 5. And then it swings back around and everybody starts, because you know, it's almost like you can see it coming. Like you see he's open and you're just hoping they find him. And then they find him. Now you're up 8.
I know.
And now you're rocking because it's like, this is blowout time. This is blowout time. And then the ball.
Third one.
And he's dribbling up the court. You get a steal. He's dribbling up the court and he just pulls it for a heat check.
Yeah.
And he hits it. Now you're up, you're up 11 now.
Oh.
And he just jogged. Look. The other team calls a timeout. Ryan does the high flying air chest bump, and you just rocking.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is 11-point game now. Yeah, like
just 3 threes in a row is that's a rush.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a rush.
Yeah.
But a 60-yarder,
man, when you watch it develop though, and you just hear that roar of the stadium, and people know they're gone.
You know what? That's what I like too, because like in a stadium. Outside, it's almost like it takes a little while for the other crowd's noise to get to you.
Oh, it's a different feel. Yeah, it's amazing. There's not a better adrenaline. If I knew a way to build your adrenaline and like just that male testosterone better, I would tell you. Funny thing is, I do. So let me tell you about my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Listen, if you're not getting that rush, you know what I'm saying? Can you imagine watching a 60-yard touchdown and just saying, I don't even know if I'm a Tiger. I don't know. I kind of feel kind of tired. Like I want to cheer, but I'm kind of
like
tired.
right after the touchdown, you're like, honey, you ready to go home?
Yeah. Oh, I need to get home and get to bed. Listen, there's a lot of men. It's funny. There's a lot of men feel like that, man. You're like, why am I going to games? And I just feel like, go to sleep, man. You know, like I'm tired. It's awesome. I'm excited for my team, and I'm just drained. You know, well, you know, it could be your testosterone. So listen, go to tristatemenshealth.com. Go check them out. They got a low T quiz on there. It's 10 questions. Take 2 minutes. Yes or no answers. Very simple. Boom, boom, boom. If you meet any of those requirements, go in and see them. You know, listen, don't wait. When you hit 30 years old, you start to lose 2 to 3% of your testosterone a year. You might look up and go, man, I'm just low. That's what it is. That's why I just don't feel the way I used to feel. So listen, go check them out. And if that's you, don't wait. A lot of men wait about a year too late. And then you're like, okay, now we're, you know, go in, see them, chat with them, $99. And listen, if you sign up for testosterone that day, they'll waive that $99 fee. You'll be in there 30 minutes. You'll be in and out. You chat with the doctor. They're all great in there. They'll take your blood. You'll be hearing about your options. And then boom, they'll come back in and say, all right, here's your paper. And you'll go, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. And they have totally different things. Like me and Nick were in there at the same time, and they gave us 2 different, we had the same sort of diagnosis, but they gave us 2 different routes because of children and different things going forward. You know, I was very clear that I do not want another kid. Actually, if you can sterilize me, that would be great. But you know, whereas Nick might want kids. you know, and they were like, okay, well, let's go a different route here than just full testosterone, because that could, you know, for different reasons. So anyways, check them out. Tri-State Men's Health. I promise you, you will not regret it. You'll be feeling better than you have in a long, long time. And then when that touchdown comes, you're going to be like, let's go.
So what's your final answer? Breakaway touchdown or 3-3?
I'm changing my mind. Breakaway touchdown.
I think I'm going breakaway touchdown, but man.
Not pick six.
That's pretty good too. The defensive touchdown, because a defensive touchdown
changes the game.
is so unexpected.
And you know they say, like you're mathematically, if you score off a turnover, your percentage is
To win the game, yeah.
What about a block kick field goal? Return for a touchdown.
That's a good one too. Oh, man, though.
It takes you a while to get excited on the kick, on the block kick, because you're like, there's no way he's going to get all
yeah. It's kind of like, oh. You're just happy the kick was blocked.
99 to Bill.